Hey YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to Marco Plays Risk. I'm Marco, I play progressive list freefall, and I'm a master at that, so I hope I can show you some good moves on this game. So yeah, currently I'm, as of the recording of this video, I'm at like 17k in the like higher echelons of the master rank. And this is a game that I played last week and that we are going to review now. So this is the, what was the name? Conwy Castle map. And at the point that I played this game, I already had a few games under my belt on this map. So I hope I will do good in this particular game. I probably will open the settings in a second. Let's see what the board position is. I'm in the second, I'm second in the turn order. Let's have a quick pause and a little think. On this map in particular, there are three interesting points which you hear me talk about every time I play this map. These are the two side continents, which are very defensible, and the stalls, which is pretty good defensible and has lots of bonus units. And I'm not really present in any of these three spots. I have one here, so I could maybe pump this, but I don't really have a clear attack. And there's also green in the way, and green is last in the turn order, so they will generate the most units on turn 1. So going for this one, not really feasible for me, I don't think. The right side, kind of the same position, the same situation. I have 3 units here, so I could try and go for it very slowly, but also not too good. So I guess this inner ward would be my best play right here. So let's see what I did. I'm thinking maybe I want to connect these two, but I'd have to go over this 2 right there. Okay, so I go 1 up. I actually don't know what I was trying to achieve there. Maybe just get into this position on the wall, which is a very mobile position. If I wanted to connect with this, I could have taken this. I think moving into here was the better move, and then connect this 2 up. We'll see. So purple may want to go for the inner ward. Or maybe I just did like a move that was kind of okay and then looked where everyone else plays and then make up my mind about where I should be. Sometimes just none of the troops want to work together, and this is one of these games. Pink, on the other hand, takes the stalls on turn 1, which they probably won't hold, but they definitely like to. So red or blue are probably gonna break this. They should. They really, really should. Because letting someone hold the stalls on turn 1 is just suicidal. Seems like I'm not opening up the settings. Excuse my past self. But it's definitely 70% domination I think there's allies, alliances on. No fog, no blizzards. And pretty sure it's a ranked game. Because I only play ranked ever. Red attacks the pink 3, but doesn't attack into the stalls. Huh? That was like the worst of both worlds, like attacking a big stack and not breaking the opponent's continent. Very weird play, for sure. Green running into my 2, which is always nice to see on turn 1. Someone running into your 2 or 3 stacks. Don't know what they're trying to achieve here. If I was green, I would have definitely played here. Taken out this one, maybe even this 2, and try and guard this on turn 1. You would have to contest with red, maybe. But yeah, I think you would definitely take like maybe up to the tower, then have 2 guard points, and maybe take this on the turn after when you have a couple more units. So blue is also running into my 2, which is amazing. So now I'm already down to 18 units. Just fantastic. Blue also not really taking a position and staying kind of spread out, and also not breaking pink, so I have no idea what the thinking is there. Now pink generates +5 units, which will put them ahead of everyone by quite a bit. Whoops. And now since no one went for this on turn 1, I feel like I can, perhaps. Which is fair enough. I could also go for this one, because I still have the 3 here. If I was blue, I think I would have played for this continent right here. And I probably would have broken pink, but that's an entirely different story. So now I have like 4 positions, which is not too bad, but I will probably lose at least one of those. Okay, so pink is stocking up on units, now has a 12 there. But they don't have a solid guard, so they're still breakable. Pink has now 27. Blue has 26. I'm not even sure why blue has the most units. I mean, right now second to most, but they seem to not get attacked at all. They have some here. No one's attacking this. A 3 here, 3 here, 2 here, 2 here. Yeah, no one is really going for this. And blue has 4 units right there. Okay, green is attacking my 3 for no reason. If this was like a continent that you want to take, then okay, maybe it makes sense to attack the 3. But just to take the card and having this position, I don't think that makes a lot of sense. You'd rather like take one here, or maybe I don't know, set up a good position somewhere else, and now you even spread out your units for literally no benefit. This is guarding nothing. So these units would be way better on one single stack than 3 separate ones. So far Green's play not very good. But I'm still the one with the fewest units, so I don't know. Seems like I'm doing something wrong. So now I slowly move for this western continent, which I think is a good play. No one but pink has a continent right now. And neither red nor blue wanna break pink for whatever reason. And now purple is attacking a blue 3. What a very strange game. I don't know the level of the players, but this is definitely a good example of what you don't want to do in the early game. Attack big stacks, don't take a continent, don't be in a good position and let your opponent hold the strongest continent on the map. It's a very, very strange early game. So yeah, pretty sure next turn I will again put everything here, kill this red 2, and then guard these 2 positions, because this one is behind like a couple of other territories. So there's not really a point to guard that. And then we are almost in for our first round of matches. So the way this is currently going, I would expect me to win this because my opponents don't seem to be very good. Just in general. I'm not taking the alliance offers because I don't think they matter. And progressive alliances are redundant, I think. So green. Taking all of this. I don't really see why. Gotta be honest. This is not a continent, this is not enough territory to get like the +1. And in the process you just lose all the troops you ever had. So green is now back down to 20. And green started with the most units because they went last. So yeah, lots of wasted troops for no gain. Pink, of course, is in the solidest of leads, because when you get a +5 each turn and everyone else only gets 3 and no one thinks to break you, then you will probably be ahead in the game by quite a bit. Pink now has 2 12 stacks. And I really don't want to be anywhere near pink. And this 12 is also in a very good position. can reach into here, go to the north wall and south wall, and also the inner ward. So this 12 is really in the best position that it could be in. I can't really see another spot on the map that would be so good. I mean, this one, of course, is kind of similar, but you know what I mean. And red, funnily enough, prevented me from taking this continent. Because there's no way you could have let me... you could let me have this +2, I think. But pink having this +5 is not a problem. Red could have literally taken this out, like broken this continent since turn 1, but they didn't. Which is, yeah, impressive. Impressive game sense. So I have the south passage, so I would wanna hold on to this to get +2 units on my first match. On your first like 1 or 2 matches, this +2 really matters quite a bit. In the later game, not so much. Pink now has 40 units and takes the first match. I don't think you should take the first match there as pink, because you really don't need it. And they don't attack. So maybe they, don't know, were just too slow. If you're in the leading position in a progressive game, then you just wait until you have 5 cards in hand and take a match then. Because these 4 units don't do anything for pink here. This is not even the amount that they generate per turn. And red really doesn't want me to have this one continent here. And now it's way too late to break pink. So yeah, red's play this game has been incredibly dumb. Like, really. Just seeing that they do their best to prevent me to take this +2 and do nothing to pink, who is in the leadingest of the leading positions. That is something. It's not good and it's not clever, but it's definitely something. And now green wants to take this western continent, which, I mean, makes sense. Now we are approaching the mid-game, but the continent bonuses will still matter to some degree. It's not as good as this +5 right here, but it's definitely still worth it, I would say. As long as you don't weaken your own position too hard. What is blue doing? Now blue wants to break pink. What? Are you kidding me? You literally had all game to use your 4 and move into this 1 for like no cost. Instead, you wait until pink has a solid guard on pretty much all fronts. I shouldn't have matched there, I don't think. But maybe I'm getting a bit fed up with with red, which, I mean, fair enough. Instead, you wait until pink has a solid guard on like all sides, and then you move around through a bunch of other territories to get into the weakest spot and even use your match for it. I mean, huh? That is really interesting. Interesting game plan. So I took my match because I guess I was kind of frustrated with red. So I wanted to get my continent to kind of have the feeling to still be in the game. Red can now match and they can break if they want. I mean, we didn't see red break any continents this game, even when they had the chance, so maybe they won't do it to me either. Purple is now taking the inner ward, so that makes purple the direct enemy of green. And I think green will most likely break this, because they can't have purple as a very strong neighbor, because that's really the only direction they can go in. So they will come into conflict with purple very soon. So they have to break now. So red, what do you do after I ran over your stupid block? Red plays in the opposite direction, which is fine by me. Now what? Where do you attack? So red is already super weak. And what can I say? They deserve to be weak for plays like that. If you are blocking someone from taking a continent, then you kind of have to expect that they at some point flip the switch and just run your stack over, no matter the cost. And this will definitely take a while to recuperate my losses from the bonus. Like 2 or 3 turns, probably, maybe 4. But yeah. It feels better to have red out of the way. But logically speaking, I think I should have waited with my match for 1 more turn to get the biggest match that I can. But my position definitely has improved from last turn. And as I said, green breaks purple. There's really no other choice. I think it was already too late for purple to take this. They would have to have taken it before green established a position here. Because after someone holds this, there's not really a way for you to take this unless you have a match. Now purple does have a match, so they might stock up and break back in, which would be probably a good play. You break green's bonus, you can have a small guard here, you have a kind of big stack there. And then you maybe want to take this one first, in case someone breaks the inner ward again. I think that would be my play. Let's see what purple does. I would expect you now to break green, but they seem unsure. Now that they've put all their units into this spot, they seem unsure about what to do. Do they not attack? Do they really not attack? They do not. Huh? Such weird plays all around. I really have to close the blinds. Jeez. The sun is very bright today. And pink held on to the stalls for like the majority of the game. There was like one turn where they didn't have the stalls. But they also attacked quite a lot unnecessarily. So they're kind of down in units again. But overall, they're still in a very good position. And I am down to 2 positions. This position for green still does nothing. If they were going for this eastern continent anyway, then they should have done so from turn 1. And then it would still have mattered a bit more. Blue is down to 5. And for some reason, no one killed him. Pink would have had the easiest time killing blue. So why didn't they do it? I mean, it's 3 cards for 5 units. That's definitely worth it, even if you don't match on that turn. So if blue doesn't match, I will take blue. I don't even need a match to do that. What a strange game. Everyone seems to be doing just the most random stuff. Okay, blue doesn't match and runs into a 3. What? I mean, okay, you don't really have a place to attack anyway, so you might as well. But the correct play would have probably been to not attack at all. So now I should be thinking, okay, I take blue, but where do I want to put my units to? Maybe... Oh, blue is also down here. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, but that's still an easy take for me. And if it's an easy take for me, then it would have been an easy take for pink as well. So yeah, that was child's play. Now I get the 20. And now I should think about taking red, which I think is possible even though there's an 8 in the way. I need the 16. It's maybe not possible. So I go and break pink. For some reason I am like the second person in this entire game to break pink. And I was really far away the entire time. But I don't attack more than I have to, which is the smart thing to do. Now I am at 56 units. No, not really any threat. Not really under any threat to die this turn. And I will have another match next turn. And then that's probably the game. So now pink only gets +3. If pink didn't attack so much, like didn't make so many unnecessary attacks, they would have had way more units right now. And they could have been in an even stronger position. They're still in a decent spot. And they also skipped the card at one point, which they shouldn't have done. And they took the 4 match, which was unnecessary. So yeah, maybe pink now doesn't want to play anymore. Yeah, seems like they just pass or bot out or whatever. Green and red are pretty much dead. Killing green is not super easy for me because green is kind of far away here. So I would probably go for red on the next turn. Yeah, and this attack was also... Why would you do that? That 8 was practically defending you and preventing you from dying. And you like tear down your own walls for no reason. If you were gonna make an attack, maybe attack this 3 if you really want the card. But that attack was definitely the wrong one. Because now this 20 is very much enough to kill everything here. And then I just have to put some troops here. And then red is also dead. And then I have a very easy continuation to kill green. So yeah, this game is done. Very much done. Green opening up my 5 for an attack on him. Also for absolutely no reason. What a very strange game. All my opponents are probably beginners or novices. So yeah, now I take green. Shouldn't be too difficult. Put some here, put some... Oh, or I take purple. Or pink? What am I doing? Oh, or I just go for the 70%. Because I can't kill purple. Oh, but I have enough for the 70%, so yeah. Could have also gone for the kill on green there. That may have been the safer play, but this worked out. And yeah, as expected, my opponents are beginners to intermediates. And even the intermediates didn't play super well. I mean, I kind of feel bad that I was in this game. But I mean, if you join my lobby, then that's a fair game. So I hope now you see how to not play. I may have made some mean comments, but I also played super weak. And I hope you can play better now that you've seen what exactly they did wrong. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Hope you like and subscribe and comment and stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.